Well, everyone, it's Thursday, November 23rd, 2023. I'm Doug. It's time once again to play some Wordle. Unidentified 001. Oh, I wonder if that's Mr. Beast's alt ID. Try out Grail. Well, Mr. B, unidentified 001. Absolutely. We'll be more than happy to give that a spin. And let's see what we get with Grail. Oh, nothing there. But again, I'm thankful to be here. And of course, yes, for those in the U.S. and those around the world who choose to observe or celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday, I'm sure you'll understand my sentiments, whether you do or don't. I am extremely thankful that each and every one of you join in and watch, whether it's every day, every other day, or just participate in our little community and enjoy this stuff. I do appreciate that. Now, I will say I'm thinking a milestone for the channel. We recently passed 3,500 subs. I think the next milestone I'd love to shoot for would be 5,000 subs on the channel. So, hey, feel free. If you do enjoy watching and you haven't done yet, please consider liking and subscribing. And also, if you have subscribed, hey, share this out to your friends. I'm sure everyone knows someone that likes Wordle or word games. I've seen that a lot of the growth of the channel is folks passing the word around. And I also, again, am very thankful and appreciate that. So let's get back to the game. We have an open board here with Grail, so we can do pretty much anything we would like. So how about, house. House will get me the O, the U, and the E. So unless it's one of those words with only a Y in it, we're going to get some intel here. So let's try house and see what we get. And there we go. A U and an E, both out of position. Okay. Interesting. All right, so now we probably want to focus on seeing if we can't get ourselves some consonants lit up here. So let's see what would make sense here. We're going to have to use some vowels, so let's see if we can find something that actually uses them and also get some new consonants going. How about, let's see, what do we want to try? Maybe let's do this. Let's put the U in the second spot, because they're typically not going to be in the beginning or the end. Let's see. Now I'm going to try to avoid the temptation to try a QUE word, because honestly, I don't see anything that would go with that. So we'll kind of, no, we've already done Q. That's right. We're not going to keep trying that. But what if we said, say, put an E in the fourth spot? And see if there's anything that maybe fits there. Let's see. What would make sense there? No. Tuned? That's interesting. The word tuned. Now, I'm not sure how confident I am that that's the answer, but boy, we're going to get a lot of intel out of it and eval. So you know what? Tuned actually looks really good from that perspective. I guess theoretically, it could be the answer to the puzzle, so I guess we'll ask, is the answer to today's puzzle the word tuned? No, it's not, but look at that. We successfully did find a home for both the U and the E, now both in position in the second and fourth respectively. Now, that also means that the N has to be in the first and or the last spot. I guess for some reason I feel an instinct to put it at the end. So let's do an eval here and see what this looks like. Blank U blank EN. So let's see what could go here. What would make sense? So in this scenario, what fits in the third spot? UCEN, UBEN. That's the thing that I guess I'm struggling with a little bit here. UPN, UKEN, UMEN. None of this is really jumping off the page. So I guess we do a visualization and see what it looks like with the NU blank E blank. So now we would be looking at something like I'm also not necessarily seeing anything jumping right out at me here. NUME. N-U-C-E. This is interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't think we have any double vowel situation here. I don't think so. The only possibility would be if there was a double E with the E-U, something E-N. That doesn't make any sense to me. No, don't think that's it. So this is quite an interesting conundrum. I don't see anything jumping off the page at me. I'm going to go back to the N at the end here. E-N. So is that? That feels theoretically like it's maybe... I guess what we do need to do here, right, is establish where the N is. I mean, no question, right? So let's do that first with our three guesses. And then, cumin. No, cumin, the spice is C-U-M-I-N, not C-U-M-E-N. So it wouldn't be that. But is cumin a word? I feel like I've read that word before. C-U-M-E-N, and I can't give you the dictionary definition, but I feel like I've read that word before. I mean, once in a great while, you run into a spot where you get jammed up a little bit because there's a word it's very uncommon, or that you believe is a word, but you can't put a definition to it. So I'm thinking that maybe that could be what's going on here. So here's what I'm going to do. This may come back as not in a word list, but I'm going to go with the word C-U-M-E-N, which may or may not be a word, and we'll find out if it's the answer. But if it is a valid word, it'll give us the N position. Is cumin the answer to today's puzzle? Not in a word list. Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'm probably... This is also one of those situations that will come up from time to time where everyone in the audience has figured out the answer at this point, except me. Q-U wouldn't work, right? No, that wouldn't make any sense. You can't have that. W-U... blank E-N. I guess the problem is because I can't think of a good third letter in any of these situations. Maybe that might be what's causing me a bit of an issue here. Let's see. U-B-E-N, no. U-Y-E-N, no. U-K-E-N, no. No. Pukey? No, there's no N. It can't be that. U-M... Oh my goodness gracious. I have to figure out something. I'm going to have to do an eval word because I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. So I'm going to have to do an eval word here. And so if you do something like maybe nylon, at least you figure out where the N is. You at least figure that out. I only have two guesses left. That's the problem that I'm really not thrilled about. But, I mean, we could be here all night, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do an eval on the fourth just to establish exactly where the N is, and then we go from there. So let's go with an eval with nylon, and we've established it is at the end. It is absolutely at the end. Okay? Lumen, we tested the L, so it's not lumen. What in the what is the third letter? U blank E-N. Ruben, we tested the R, so it's not that. U-W-E-N doesn't work. U-V-E-N doesn't work. There's nothing there. U-M-E-N. UPN. Boy, oh boy, this is going to be a case where just less than 10 days in, I fail once again. I'm looking at the letters left. There's no doubles. I don't think there's an EU blank EN has anything. Let me see here. Let's do, so EU blank EN won't work. Okay. Blank UE. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Well, after a marathon, I said this, 3 or 4 minutes into the episode? I don't remember how long into the episode. I said, we can't have a QU word here. And somehow I determined that was because we had the U and the E in the second and the fourth. At no point was I open to the thought that we'd have UEEN. It's Queen. Well, all right. Well, all right. We've got our answer. It is the word queen. Almost certainly. Let's make it official. Ladies and gentlemen, is the answer to today's puzzle the word queen? Yes, it is. Oh, my goodness gracious. Sometimes these take some time. Sometimes they take some time. Well, there you go. I am thankful again to finally get the answer to this. Again, I'm thankful for each and every one of you who participate and support this channel. I super, super appreciate it. I guess it's a good topic to talk about what we're thankful for, I suppose. And of course, thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for some more Wordle. Oof. Okay, we're going to lift the curtain a little on the behind the scenes of this program. I am really, really, really terrible when I'm recording these episodes at remembering to give you a sneak preview of tomorrow's word, which, by the way, for Fearless Friday is going to be sassy. And that's why I'm sure people have noticed that maybe there's some weird hard cuts at the end, or I look different, or maybe I'm wearing a different shirt. Well, there you go. I'm terrible at remembering that. Cassandra Harrison, my producer, holds up a giant sign that says, please remember to preview tomorrow's word. I don't know what it is. Well, nonetheless, there's your little Easter egg at the end here. Tomorrow is sassy. I am Doug, and I hope you'll join me for some more Wordle.